So this is the next section of the Muncaster video, the watercolour. I've got a slight watermark here. What I would do to correct that would be re-wet and jiggle that edge, or just darken the area. I'm just going to leave it and go on, just so you see the effects. And what I'm going to do next is just define lightly. That's too dark. The top edges of these hedges. So just very lightly. You can put some texture into them if you choose, or if you feel they're too light later, just put some extra colour on. So you're just getting a little bit of definition to bring it out. I'm then going to work with some sap green, and I could work with also sap green with some ultramarine in. So sap green, and I'm going to do what I call the lacy effect, and this is just a little twiddly stroke that's a little bit brighter than I want it. And lacy effect is an irregular hole making effect. So you're making holes. The trees at the back are actually more branchy, but I just want them to be a little bit more full of foliage. And here I think I've grown my trees a little bit again, not important, doesn't matter. And then there's a darker area here where they're in shadow, and I'm just going to darken that bit. Could be a little bit more. Use that mix, and that will make this bit lit and this bit shadowed, and then that sort of fades out. Got a blob now. We've got some more of the foliage here. So again, you're making irregular holes. That's a little bit darker than it needs to be. What you don't want to do is make circle, circle, circle. And what you're actually doing, you're not doing spot, spot, spot. Spot, spot, spot is as if you're painting individual leaves, but you're painting them dark. And what you want to do is make holes for the light to sparkle in. So you're in effect not painting the leaf, you're painting round the leaf, and the hole in the middle makes the leaves, or leaves that are pushed together, sparkle. So just making holes into this. There's a little bit of darkness, so I'll just put a little dark patch here. There's some different textures coming, so I can even make little textures. I can make, for some of these sort of bushy areas, just make lines. That bit still needs to, I think, go darker. There is some red flowers, so a little bit of cadmium, and just knock in some red here. We could have put some red at the start, not important. A little bit, all too much. So if you put too much, just dab your brush off. Just gives a little kick in the centre of the picture, I think. And then we'll go on to a little bit of brown. Some of this is more brownish, so again, it's more sort of spiky. And you're just making texture. Could bring some green in with this. So again, a little bit of my green bled in. And again, a little bit of green. I think I'm going to make some more laciness in here, just so there's a bit of variety. And again, tops will be lit, so I'm doing this a little bit cruder than you need to do it. Your holes I'm making a little bit on the large side, and then it goes into a little bit of texture. You can even do a little bit of speckling. And finally, just take a little bit of your sap green and drag it across. Don't matter if you go slightly into that shadow area, because there is actually grass in some of this. So remember, for dry brush, your brush points up, but your your movement is sideways, and we don't want to lose all of the light that we have created. I'll let this dry and then I'll come back to it. Thank you.